Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. So on this channel we like to watch trashy television. That's why it's called Trash-tastic TV Recaps with Nikki P. I'm Nicole, also known as Nikki P. My family here calls me Nikki P, so you feel free to call me Nikki P too. Thanks so much for clicking on my video. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to review Bridezillas, the season premiere that aired on Friday night, and also Seeking Sister Wives. So my typical recaps are 90 Day Fiancé, all franchises, as well as Love After Lockup. So this is a little bit different for my regulars. You guys already know the deal. But this recap is going to be a little bit different because normally I go play by play, scene by scene, tell you what happened in the episode. I'm probably going to do that for Bridezillas, but when I get to Seeking Sister Wives, because it's in the middle of a season, I'm not really going to go necessarily play by play because you guys may not have seen the episode. I'm just going to talk about my thoughts on the couples, what's going on with them, and my thoughts on polygamy and multiple relationships, polyamorous relationships in general. So this is going to be a real super laid back recap. So go ahead and get you a glass of wine, get you a snack, and come on and do this recap with me. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a real super laid back recap. It's not my typical, stick to the script. I'm just kicking it with my family. All right, y'all got y'all snack? Y'all got y'all wine? I got mine, I'm hungry. You wanna give me some? If you're new to my channel and you like what I do here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified whenever my videos drop every single week. If you like anything I talk about here in this video, go ahead and hit a like and share with a friend who also loves trashy TV shows like we do over here in the trash community. First of all, let me just say that I really enjoyed how they're filming Bridezillas this week. I did not really, this season, I didn't really watch the last season like faithfully like that when the big premiere, it came back. But I am a huge Bridezillas fan. I mean, from way back in the day. I was watching Bridezillas in high school 10, 15 years ago. And I love the show. The narrator is petty for days, and I just love it. It's a great show. It's really trashy. It's like, if you are one of those people who's like super sensitive to trashiness, you probably won't like it because it's next level trashy. But it's real funny. It's just something light on a Friday night. It's not too serious. It's foolishness. I mean, if you want to get your foolish fix, you can get it from Bridezillas. They gave us two couples, and they pretty much finished those couples out within the first episode, and I really like that. Well, they didn't finish it out. One girl got married at the end. We won't see her anymore. Another girl, she'll get married next week. So I really like how they're rolling through the couples, and we don't have to follow people for weeks, and we don't get tired of them. It's like we see them, they foolish, they crazy, and then they're gone, then they bring in somebody else. I really, really like that. Okay, so the first couple we got to meet were Shannon and Patrick. Shannon apparently was on the Bad Girls Club in 1976. And don't nobody remember her. I mean, I literally scrolled up and down Twitter trying to find one. Is there one who remembers Shannon from Bad Girls Club? Now, I wasn't a big Bad Girls Club watcher. As much as I watched trashy television, Bad Girls Club was never my show. So I could not confirm nor deny whether she was on there or not. So I'm digging, trying to find somebody who recognized her. I didn't find nobody. Everybody was saying they don't know who this girl is. But she thinks she's a celebrity because she was on Bad Girls Club one time 30 years ago. And she's still clinging to that 13 seconds of fame. I mean, it wasn't even 15 minutes. It was 13 seconds of fame. Her fiance's name is Patrick. He is a decent, nice looking older black man. Well, not older, he's probably like 37. I mean, black man. She's white. A lot of people were on her about her makeup, and honey, her colors were off. She was trying to do like a contour, like a concealer under the eyes. She was literally baking her face with flour. Let me show y'all something. There is a black owned beauty company called Beauty Bakery, and they make powder that's called flour. So all of their stuff has like baking names. They have some setting powder called flour, which I have here. Not sponsored, but would like to be. Beauty Bakery, get at me. So I think that Shannon got confused when she saw Beauty Bakery's flour and went and bought White Lily and put it on. That girl she looked like a cat. When I say casket sharp, she looked like a straight up corpse. Her makeup was a mess. So I'm like, first of all, if you're going to say that you're a celebrity every 3 seconds, and she literally did, I'm going to need you to learn how to blend and find your tones, because that wasn't it, sis. Her thing is that she thinks she's a celebrity, and her fiance does not have the coin to back up the fact that she says she's a celebrity every 3 seconds. And she wants all this extravagant stuff at her wedding, but they don't have not a dime to their names. I mean, he is trying to penny pinch all he can, trying to stop her from spending a whole bunch of money on stuff that they don't have money to spend it on. She talking about she want helicopters and doves landing on her shoulder, and she wants Stevie Wonder to come out the back singing and all kind of foolishness. And Patrick is like, who's going to pay for that? He's trying to reel her back in. And I think a lot of the stuff that she was saying was just for the show. She was saying she wanted like 5 helicopters. They live in Alaska. She wants to like land on a glacier or something. I don't think she really wants to do that. She was just talking for the show. But nonetheless, she keeps calling herself a celebrity, but yet she has 0 friends. She had a whole bachelorette party and nobody showed up. She was waiting for people to meet her at her house. One girl came in and then another girl straggled on in about 30 minutes later, and that was it. I'm like, you can't even buy some friends and you're supposed to be a celebrity. Okay. Second thing, she ordered her bridesmaids' dresses online from China, sight unseen, from some who knows what site. It probably wasn't even wish.com. It was probably I wish I had wish.com. The dresses came. They looked absolutely nothing like the picture. She had no idea if they fit the girls. And she says that she ordered them from China, sight unseen, because her fiance told her to stick to the budget. So it's his fault. I'm like, y'all could have went down to David's Bridal and got some $50 dresses. First of all, why are you buying the bridesmaids dresses? In what society? I mean, in America, I thought bridesmaids bought their own dresses. I mean, that's what we do here. I don't know about other cultures. If you're in another country and y'all don't do that, cool. In America, bridesmaids buy their own dresses. I don't understand why that's part of your budget. That should be something that the expense should be on the bridesmaids, and you use that money for something else. So that's the first mistake, is she's buying her bridesmaids dresses for them, and then she's ordering cheap dresses that looked like they were terrible. They looked like they were sewn together literally by children in a sweatshop. I mean, they were poorly made. They looked nothing like the picture. It was a hot mess. Shannon is one of those people who thinks that because I have a whole bunch of makeup on and I wear like revealing clothing and high heels all the time, that means that I'm pretty or I'm sexy. And it's like, you're not. You're not with that flower under your eyes. She tipped around the whole episode in these sky-high stripper heels. Where are you going? It's like a Tuesday afternoon. It's a Tuesday afternoon, 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, and you are tipping around the city in thigh-high mesh neon yellow boots and can't walk in them. I could see if she was like working. She wasn't working. She looked like a baby giraffe fresh out the womb. She was about to tip over. She couldn't walk. Her knees was buckling. Shannon is a mess. I'm going to pray for Patrick. I don't know what he sees in her, but I feel like every time I watch Bridezillas, I say the same thing. What does this man see in this woman? I don't know if she's putting on for the cameras or what. They have 2 children together. They've been together a long time. I don't know. The proposal apparently was lackluster. She said that he proposed to her like over a bowl of Cheerios. He was just like, you want to get married? I did not see a ring on her hand the whole entire episode. I don't think he ever gave her one. I don't think she has an engagement ring. I think they just decided to get married because they've been together forever. The thing about Shannon is she clings to this bad girls club image. And I'm like, you're 33 and have 2 kids. You're somebody's mother now. Like, just the fact that you were on Bad Girls Club back in the day is fine. Whatever. People do stuff when they're 21. You're 33 now and a mother. Can we let go of the bad girl image? It's not cute. I don't get it. She's annoying. They didn't get married this episode. I think they're going to get married this Friday. So we'll see what happens with them. Let's move on to the next couple. Okay, so next was Jaslyne. Or Jaslyne, I might be saying it wrong. I'm gonna say Jaslyne and Jermaine. So Jaslyne is 25, I think. She was like 25, and she apparently had lost like 50 pounds. So she's that person who, because I lost a little bit of weight, now I feel that I have to dictate everybody else's eating and exercise habits for my wedding. And there's always that kind of bride on Bridezillas. Like, it never fails. There's always that one bride who lost like 10 pounds and is like mildly thin now. And so she thinks that all her bridesmaids are fat and out of shape, and it's her job to whip them into shape and watch what they're eating. Meanwhile, she's eating whatever she wants and not sticking to her workouts. It never fails. Jaslyne is, she's irritating. She thinks everybody's out to get her. I mean, you know, whatever. The thing that confused me with Jaslyne was her wig. Okay, so I thought she had her natural hair left out. She had literally like natural hair in the front and then like a body wave in the back. The wig was confusing. I don't know. It's like it had two different types of hair. I'm thinking her friend made her a wig out of bundles and it was two different types of hair because the wig hair did not match. It differed. It was natural in the top, body wave, loose curl in the back. It was two different types of hair. Wig was a hot mess. They go to work out with her trainer, and Jaslyne is very well endowed up top, and she did not invest in a good bra, and they had her jumping rope of all activities, and she literally almost put both of her eyes out, knocked all her teeth loose. The girls were everywhere, up, like left, right, every direction. I don't know how she jumped that long without being in pain. She was jumping so hard, and those boobs were just flying up. I don't understand it. Let's get to the best part of the episode. The bachelorette party. Jaslyne had a conversation with her fiance before the bachelorette party, and he said no strippers. She said she ain't want none. Of course, we know it's Bridezillas law that anytime a bride says she doesn't want a stripper, they are going to find the nastiest, longest dick stripper that they can find, and he is going to bounce his penis in her face and smack her in the forehead and flip her upside down. It's Bridezillas law. It has to happen, okay? Once you speak it into the universe that you don't want strippers, you're gonna have the nastiest, most acrobatic stripper that we have ever seen in our lives, and that's exactly what happened. The guy's name was like Death Enforcer, kill him, dick him down, kill him. It was something crazy like that, like death to all vaginas. It was something deadly. Like, I cannot remember the name, but I know it was something to do with die. And I was like, am I gonna die when I see this guy? And I literally almost did. They had his penis blurred out, and when I tell you the blur was to his knees, literally, I was like, tell me that he's wearing something over his penis. There's no way that that is his real penis where they were blurring. It was my arm. I'm not even exaggerating, you guys. It was literally the length of my arm. That was the first thing. Second thing, as soon as he walks out the back, round the corner, Jaslyne takes off. Jackie Joyner Kersey, sword, here, track run at the house. The dude is like, I ain't never seen nobody run from me like that before. I was like, I would have ran too, because when they had that blurred out, I would have been a little nervous. She takes off running. Finally, they convince her to come back. Of course, you know, he grinds all in her face and hits her in the forehead with his dick, and he flips her upside down, and then he proceeds to dance on her friends. He picks some girl up and bounces her, doing all kind of craziness. Then the piece to resistance. He took some whipped cream, squirted it on this girl's butt, and lit it on fire, y'all. The girl booty was burning. She flaming, literally on fire. Her butt was burning. And somehow he like smacks it out with his dick. I don't know. I've never seen such. I was flabbergasted. I was perplexed. Where do you get the idea? Where do you get the unmitigated gall to spray whipped cream on somebody's butt and then light them on fire? The disrespect. Through with the bachelorette party. Then they're showing, like, I guess the stripper, he's done with his show. Somehow he gets upstairs. I don't know why the stripper's hanging out with them. I think he might have known some of them, like he was a homeboy. And apparently, bada bing, bada boom, one thing leads to another. Stripper ends up sleeping with one of her bridesmaids, or one of her homegirls. Jaslyne is beside herself. She can't believe that the girl slept with the stripper at their house, and while they're doing. My thing is, you know your friends. Everybody know which one of their friends is the hoe. If it was my friends and my whole friend slept with the stripper, I'd be like, well, that sounds like something she would do. Jaslyne was acting all shocked and, oh my God, why would she do that? You don't know your friend a hoe? Do you know this girl? Is this not your friend? Okay, well then, hoe is as hoe does. I wouldn't have been shocked. I would have been like, yeah, that's Keisha. And Keisha be doing stuff like that. I mean, she grown. What can you say? She was scolding her as if she was underage. So it's a grown woman. She want to sleep with a stripper? Shoot. whatever, that's not my business, okay? I feel like Jaslyne was a little too hurt. Maybe she was jealous. Maybe she wanted, I don't know. But she was a little too invested in the girl sleeping with the stripper. Can we let it go? Wedding, Jaslyne and Jermaine actually got married. Their wedding was cute. The big wedding debacle was the photo booth. So they had this woman who was supposed to set up this nice photo booth for them at their reception. The woman literally brought like a cardboard cutout and then tried to say that it was a photo booth. I mean, it was probably just some person they knew. Whatever. You get what you pay for. I'm sure they paid her $50. Their wedding was cute. You know, it was fine. The best part to me was when they showed Jermaine's reaction to the bachelorette party at the end. So they actually let him watch the footage and he was shocked. He called her friends a hoe. He called all her friends hoes, and he was just shocked at all the stuff that this man was doing, especially the lighting on fire of the whipped cream. But yeah, so that was it for Bridezillas. So I'm going to take a quick little break and then we'll come back and do Seeking Sister Wives. First, before we get into the recap, I was saying that my usual recaps are 90 Day Fiancé, all franchises. So 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, new season airs on April 28th. And you guys, let me read you this lineup. Okay, because I'm about through with 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. I'm serious. Guys, I don't know if I'll be watching. I really, really don't. It is a tired bunch. When I say tired bunch, they didn't have nobody else. The folks that when I was reading the lineup, I was like, this what y'all want us to watch every Sunday night faithfully? I don't know if I have it in me. I really honestly don't know if I'll be recapping it. I just don't know if it's worth my time. I saw the clip with the preview, and yeah, I mean, it was full of drama and stuff, but I just wasn't excited. Like, it was played out to me. It was the same couples we've seen 5, 6, 7, 8 times already. I'm tired of them. I love Before the 90 Days. I love regular 90 Day Fiancé because they give us new couples pretty much every single time, and I just love the fresh meat. I'm really getting tired of the old couples. So let me read you this lineup. All right, so on the docket for 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After season 4 is, first of all, first wrong couple, Larissa and Colt. Okay, we done with them. Like, Larissa and Colt wore me out. First of all, everybody from the previous season of 90 Day Fiancé wore me out. I don't want to see none of them no more. Second, Russ and Pal. Can we lay them to rest? The family Chantal. I'm tired of Chantal, Sierra, whatever her name is, and summer, spring, fall, and winter. I don't want to see none of them no more. Libby and Andre. I mean, good grief. What a snooze fest. Nicole and Azza, which y'all know my allegiance to Nicole and Azza, but even they are starting to wear on me. You know what? Or get off the pot, honestly. Like, are y'all gonna break up? Are y'all gonna get married? At this point, I don't care which. I just tired of seeing you on my TV. And last but certainly the least, Ashley and Jay, and they not even really together. Why? What is this, TLC? What is this? This is terrible. I don't think I'll be watching it. I mean, I'll watch, but I don't think I'll be like watching with taking notes. And honestly, y'all, I don't think I'm going to recap it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I recap it still, or should I just lay them to rest? And maybe we can do a couple lives, like the season premiere, maybe mid-season, and then for the finale or something, do a live stream. But that recapping every week for them couples, I don't think I have it in me. I honestly, you know what I really want to do? What I really want, come here, come closer. You know what I really want to recap for y'all? Game of Thrones. I am a Game of Thrones freak. And it comes out, in a couple weeks, April 14th. And I cannot wait. I really want to do Game of Thrones. It's the final season. It's only like 7, 8 episodes. I think I might do it, y'all. But anyway, that's not really trash television, so that doesn't fall in the umbrella of what we do here. But I really want to do Game of Thrones. But okay, so now we're gonna get into Seeking Sister Wife. This is season 2 episode I Have No Idea. So before I get into actually talking about the couples and what's going on with them, let me just briefly give my personal views on polygamy and polyamorous relationships in general, because I'm sure you guys want to hear that, right? So when I say polygamous, I'm specifically, most of my views are specifically about the Mormon religion and the, I think it's called FLDS church that believes in having multiple wives. So I'm not necessarily talking about just polyamory, where it's just like I, want to have multiple lovers or boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever. So this is not necessarily talking about the couples, the Snowdens, Demetri, Ashley, and their girlfriend Vanessa, or Paige, McGee, and her husband Bernie, and their girlfriend Brandy. So those people are not Mormons. They don't practice the Mormon faith. They are just regular people who are trying out bringing another person into their monogamous relationship. The other set of couples on there are the Winders, Colton, Sophie, and Tammy. Those are his 2 wives. And then there's the Aldridges, who are Jeff. I don't know these people's names. Jeff, Vanessa, and Shars. That's it. So the Aldridges and the Winders are actually like practice the religion of it. And the thing that bothers me about the Mormon religion, and if you don't know much about it, I don't know a lot about it, so correct me if I'm wrong, but what they believe, or what their head guy who started their whole religion and the wives and stuff believed, was that the more wives you had, it like raised you up in the ranks as far as in the afterlife. They believe that after you die, they will all still be married. So they're literally bound for eternity. When you enter into marriage with someone or multiple people, you are bound to them for eternity. In the afterlife, those will still be your wives. And the more wives you have, the higher up in the ranks of heaven you'll be. Some of them even believe that they will own planets and stars and moons and things like that. They think that they'll be gods of their own planets because they had, I don't know, top tier number of wives. I don't know what the number was, but that's what Big Daddy Mormon told them, and that's what a lot of them believe. My issue with the Mormon religion is not even a religious issue, it's a feminist issue. I don't even like, I'm not even like that. Well, the Bible says, like, that's not even my issue with it. My issue with the Mormon religion is that they say that the reason why they do this, and they have all these wives, and it's not easy, it's tough, and according to them, it builds character. So the women have to deal with other women, with their husband. It brings out their own insecurities that they then have to deal with, and it matures them. It's like going through a test or a trial or a tough spot in life that matures you, and it's like going through the fire and coming out strong on the other side. I get that. Okay, cool. If that's what you want to tell me, is that having a whole bunch of wives makes you a better man because you have to figure out how to, satisfy the needs of all these women, the emotional needs, and it stretches you and makes you a bigger and better person, and it makes them better people because they have to deal with their insecurities, and it makes them grow and mature and not be childish and jealous and things like that. Okay, fine, cool. The issue that I have is, why can't in the Mormon religion a woman have 4 husbands and move up in the tiers of heaven just like a man can? Why is it that only the men can have multiple wives and the women have to be subjected to this lifestyle that, from what I've seen, most of them do not like, nor do they want to do? That's my only issue with it. Why can't there be a multiple husbands? Why can't there be the one boss woman who runs her, and why can't it build the men's character? So I don't know if you watch Sister Wives with Cody Brown, but he actually said in one episode that there's absolutely no way that he would be a second husband to some, with a woman with multiple men. He's like, no. But I'm like, so if it builds character in the women, why wouldn't being one of many husbands build character in a man? I don't get it. It seems sexist to me. That's my issue with it. So couldn't be me is all I'm saying. And you know what? I actually think that I have it in me to have multiple boyfriends or husbands. Like, I could see myself like having like the one husband that's like real rough and rugged and like can fix stuff, and then have the other husband who's like a workaholic that I don't really see that much, but he brings in the bread and pays all the bills, and then have the other husband that's like real sensitive and like kind of like my best friend, and like it's just the gentler. Like, I could see myself doing that. I'm not gonna do that just because I'm just not. I just don't want to. But I think like deep down I have that in me that I could love multiple men. I think I could. It's weird, but I'm not gonna. But anyway, that's my only issue with the Mormon religion, polygamy. Now, for all them other people, who are me to judge? That's not none of my business. If y'all want to bring women into y'all's relationships, do you. Okay, so let's get into the couples. So the first couple we're going to talk about is Demetri and Vanessa Snowden, who have a girlfriend named Vanessa that they met this season. Last season, they were looking for a sister wife. Demetri ended up going on a solo date with this young girl who wanted nothing to do with the real commitment lifestyle. She was in her whole phase, and he ended up sleeping with her, and we all threw him under the bus. His wife was like 20 months pregnant at the time. We collectively hated Demetri from that moment forward, and it carried over into this season. At this point, they are heavy duty courting Vanessa. Vanessa has been brought into the fold. And you know what? As much as I want to hate on them, period, just because of what Demetri did, it's like all I know in my Facebook group and all the people that I see on Twitter and stuff, we just can't let the fact that Demetri slept with that girl on that date, we can't let it go. So I really want them to fail. I know it's so mean, but I really want their relationship to be bad. Like, I want to see him mess up. I want to see bad things, because it's like he's scummy and he's grimy and what he did. But y'all, I like Vanessa. Vanessa's their new girlfriend. Let me tell you, she fits with them. She fits with Ashley. Like, her and Ashley seem to get along. Ashley is still apprehensive, but that's to be understood. She's been with Demetri for years. They got 3 kids. She just had a baby. She's probably, she ain't got her body back yet. So I get that. But all in all, Vanessa fits well into their life. She just be holding that baby. Them kids like her. She's sweet. She doesn't want to hurt Ashley from what she says. And I believe her. I believe everything that Vanessa says. She done got me hook, line, and sinker. I mean, she could be lying. It could be a trick. I don't know, but I like Vanessa. I like her with them. I like the 3 together. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm happy for them. And I'm not even like into the whole like share my man at all girl. But god dang it, Vanessa won me over. Then the last couple episodes, her twin sister and her other sister have come to visit, and they are not on board. Her sister's asking a whole bunch of questions. She thinks she's crazy for doing this. But at the end of this last episode, she talked to Demetri, and she has, let her sister be grown. I mean, she grown. You can just like what your siblings, choose to do. But when they grown, they grown. And there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I could never share my man with a woman. But from what I see of Vanessa and Ashley and Demetri all together, I think that this relationship will work for a while. I don't want to say forever, because I don't know that. But for right now, I see them working. Their dynamic works. Their chemistry works. Vanessa's beautiful, so of course he's attracted to her. But she's attractive, and she's attracted to him, but not in a I got your man kind of way. It's like she came in, and yes, she has this attraction to Demetri, and yes, she wants this relationship with him, but somehow she found a way to do it that's not in a disrespectful way to Ashley. And I really like that about her. Like, I am like looking and waiting for her to disrespect her, and I haven't seen it. Everything that she's done has been with the utmost respect to Ashley, and the utmost respect that you were here first. These are your kids with him, all that. Like, I like Vanessa a lot. I think she fits with them. She be bouncing them babies. I think Ashley's excited about having another babysitter. She's nervous about them having sex, because that's moving it to a whole nother level. But regardless of the fact, she fits. Now, the one thing that's the problem, Ashley and Demetri are hippy dippy trippy granola. They are, Ashley and the kids wear bendies. That's the little red dot right here in the middle of your forehead. I think that is part of the Hindu religion. I don't know if they're actually Hindu or if she just wears it for a novelty, but they are vegan, and they eat the alkaline diet. And so the big uproar a couple weeks ago was the fact that now that Demetri and Vanessa are about to move toward having sex, Ashley wants them to do this, or she wants Vanessa to do this 21-day alkaline detox so that her pH balance will match Demetri's and hers, so that when they all start having sex, well, I don't know if they're going to have sex like an orgy, but once Demetri and Vanessa start having sex and then he comes back to Ashley, they won't be passing around yeast. And I was watching people on Twitter and Facebook groups calling her crazy and stuff. I'm all for the detox, because honestly, like, your internal, like the way your body is, especially as a woman, if you're having internal issues, and ladies, you know what I'm talking about, it's directly tied to what you eat. So the fact that Ashley wants Vanessa to do this detox so that her body can be all right, I was all for it. I didn't see not a single problem with it, because at the end of the day, it's like, you don't want to be itching and infected and stuff and then give something to him and then he come and give it to me. Like, we're not doing that. Like, we've been eating like this for years. If you want to be in our family, you need to be on board with that, because we're going to be sharing a penis unprotected, and I don't see the problem. A lot of people were saying that they're bringing her into the cult. I mean, yeah, Demetri and Ashley are a little weird. I don't really like the fact that she wears the bindi. I don't know that they're Hindu. I don't know why I feel like it's like religious appropriation or cultural appropriation, but whatever. Like I said, who are me to judge? They're a little weird, but I was all for the 21-day detox. Demetri was a little mad that he had to wait 21 days to get that booty, but nonetheless, all will be well in the land once her body is, reset and detox. So like I said, dang, I like Vanessa with them. I don't want to like her. Like, I literally started the season like, I'm gonna hate everything about them because of what he did. And dang it, I like Vanessa and I like her with them. But that's it for Demetri, Vanessa, and Ashley. Let's move on to the next couple. Okay, so next are the Aldridges. Oh Lord, the Aldridges, poor things. So they've been trying to find a sister wife. Last season, they met some girl and they were talking to her online. Honey, she was the crazy cat lady. She had like 22 cats. They would be FaceTiming her. The cats would be jumping all across the screen and whatnot. It didn't work out with her. She ended up ghosting them. They don't know. They never got to even meet. This season, they met some other girl and they did actually get to meet her. She came and went on a date with Jeff, a solo date. And when I saw this girl, now this girl claims that she grew up Mormon and all that. She literally looked like a Vegas hooker. And I'm not like, I am throwing shade. Okay, I am throwing shade. I'm not even gonna say I'm not throwing shade. She looked like a Vegas hooker. She did not look like anyone who had any business being in a polygamist Mormon marriage with 2 other wives and some man. She looked like she had just gotten off of her shift on the Vegas Strip for the night and just popped up on a date with this man. Everything about her screamed shady. Everything about her screamed shysty to me. I didn't trust her the moment I saw her. She just looked like a tweaker. She looked like she dabbles in drugs here and there. She just had that, you know how people who do drugs, they have a look about them. And she had that look, she had that spirit on her. I could sense it. Something wasn't right. They had a little date and then all of a sudden she has to leave. She pulls the producer off to the side and it's a whole bunch of, riffraff. And she has to dip out early on the date. She was supposed to meet the wives the next day. She was supposed to like hang around and meet the wives, and they were all supposed to get to know each other. She was supposed to stay a little longer. She has to dip. Okay. They're like, we don't know what went wrong, but hopefully we'll see in the future. She is duck, diving, and dodging them. They have not seen her since. They've been calling her, no answer, no nothing. All of a sudden, her brother texts him back and says that she's in the hospital and that her appendix burst. She's in this hospital. They blurred the name out. We couldn't hear it. She's in some hospital. Her appendix burst, and that's why the brother's text, sorry, this is her. I'm like, that sounds like a lie. The girl is shady. She's not right for them. I don't know why she's doing this. I don't know if she just wanted to be on TV. I don't know if TLC slid her a little money for being on the show and she just needed some money. I don't know, but the girl is shady. And I feel bad for the Aldridges because they really want another wife and they keep getting like stood up by these women. I think he need to stop at 2 wives. I think 2 is enough for him. I don't know what level of heaven he's trying to get to, but I think the level he's going to be at is good enough, because the women that they keep coming into contact with keep ghosting them in weird, like, I don't know if this dude is like being weird when we're not seeing him on camera. I don't know what it is, but I think he needs to stick with the 2 that he's got, dance with the 2 that brung him, and let this go. I don't think the Aldridges need any more wives because they can't keep a woman. It's something going on with them. I don't know if their vibe is off. They can't pick good women, all of the above, but they need to stop. This girl, I think her name's Jennifer. Jennifer is a liar. She's shysty. I don't know what her end game is, but I can't trust her as far as I can throw her, and neither should they. But yeah, that's basically it for the Aldridges. I wish them the best, but I think he needs to just chill with the 2 that he got. Let's move on to the next family. Okay, so next is the Winders. And I mean, I don't really have much to say about them. They're really a big old snooze fest. The husband, I'm pretty convinced that he's gay. is very feminine, he has that lisp. He has, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he really is gay and he's just hiding it under religion. A lot of men do it. It happens all the time. He's married to 2 decent looking women, and I can't figure out how he found 2 women to marry him. But the most interesting part about them is one of his wives' mothers. When I tell you, listen, let me tell you how disrespectful my Facebook group is. First of all, y'all know Erin, my friend Erin, that I've been on her podcast a couple times. She has her Facebook group called Pink Shade with Erin Martin. It's on Facebook. If you want to join it, go right ahead. These folks in there call this girl's mama No Teeth. That's her name in the group. Like, when we refer to this girl's mama, we call her Mama No Teeth, because mama ain't got no teeth. I mean, that's the best part of their whole segment. Like, I just be waiting for Mama No Teeth to show up. I don't care nothing about what they're doing. They haven't found a girl yet. They're still looking up folks online. They're boring. I don't know why they're here. They're literally just looking for a wife. I have nothing to say for them. The husband is gay. The wives are probably just thought they couldn't find nobody else, so they married him. And one of the wives' mama ain't got no teeth. That's it. Like, there's nothing else to say about the Winders. They're a snooze fest. And, I mean, they could not be on the show, and we wouldn't even notice they were missing. But move on to the next family. So last are my favorites. And they're not my favorites because I like them the most. They're my favorites because they are the most entertaining to me, especially someone who loves to analyze people's thought processes. Listen, Paige and Bernie McGee. Okay, first of all, Bernie McGee is a serial cheater, all right? The only reason that they are seeking for another wife to bring into their marriage is because Bernie will not stop cheating. And Paige just figured, well, if you're going to keep cheating and I'm not going to leave him, I may as well just bring another woman in here. So at least you can cheat with me watching you. Like, keeping an eye on it. At least I know the woman is safe. That's really what's going on in their relationship, okay? Paige wants nothing to do with bringing another woman in. She is doing this strictly for her husband's enjoyment to keep her man, and it is going to drive her insane. It is going to torpedo their marriage, and it is going to destroy their lives. Okay, she keeps lying to herself and saying that she's okay with her husband touching another woman, dating another woman, kissing another woman, having sex with another woman, and she is not okay. Okay, Paige is not okay. Big issues that I have with Paige and Bernie is that they have really, really old children to be starting out in this life. Nobody else on this show has children that are their age. They have 2 boys, 11 and 14, that are just starting to get into the polygamous lifestyle. Most of these people, their kids have been raised up into this, except for Demetri and Ashley, whose kids are really small and probably won't remember life before Vanessa was there, honestly. When your kids are 11 and 14, you can't be springing orgies on them. You can't be springing new mamas and new half sisters or whatever. This woman, the girlfriend Brandy, has a daughter, Bree, who's 17. Okay, I'm not bringing no 17-year-old girl in the house with my 14-year-old son. That's not related to him. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Like, you're asking for trouble. So they've started to date this woman named Brandy, and she seems really sweet. Bernie really likes her. She really likes Bernie. Paige has tried to bond with her, but Paige just can't get into it. This past week, Paige had a when I tell you nervous breakdown over Bernie and Brandy just going on a date. That's all they did. They just went on a date by themselves with nobody else. Paige broke down into tears right before the date, first of all, to get attention. Okay. She knew what she was doing. It was real strategic. Good job, Paige. Okay. She broke down into tears right before their date. So that way, the whole time they're on their date, they're thinking about how upset she is. And they're not going to have a good time. I mean, they might have a good time, but deep down, they're thinking about me crying at home. I see what you're doing, Paige. She breaks the tears. Bernie comes to console her. He's rubbing her back. Paige says she don't want him to touch her because she's about to go on a date with another woman. Well, clearly, you're not okay with this, Paige. Why is this woman here? Why does she brought her daughter here to do this, to date your husband, when they can't even go play putt-putt golf without you having a whole nervous breakdown? Paige is going to kill these people in their sleep. Brandy, listen to me, baby. Listen to me. Come here. Brandy and Bree, both of y'all. Get out of there, okay? Get away from this woman. This woman is crazy, and she will slash you in your sleep. She is not okay with this. She is lying to you, and she is lying to her husband. She is lying to her kids, and she lying to herself. I am nervous for these people's life. because I feel like Paige is going to snap at any minute and murder everybody in the house. Bernie, you better not never have sex with that woman. She couldn't even handle y'all going on a putt-putt golf date. What you think she gonna do when y'all have sex? It's not gonna work. Paige trying to Elmer's glue her marriage together because her husband is a cheater. Her husband wants some new booty. He tired of her. Okay, he tired of that same old. He wants something new. I mean, he already got caught being inappropriate in messages to other women. He's a cheater. He's just a cheater. And bringing in another woman is not going to remedy the cheater. That's something that he needs to fix within himself. Bringing in another woman is not going to soothe his cheater nature, because next thing you know, he's going to be cheating on both of y'all. You thought bringing another wife into the mix was going to fix it? And next thing you know, he's going to be cheating on both of y'all. That's what's going to happen. Paige needs to figure out what it is that she wants. Do you want to stay married to Bernie? Are y'all going to go marriage counseling? Is he going to stop cheating on you? If not, you need to get out of it, okay? Because bringing another woman in and her child is not going to fix your marriage, Paige. Whew, but that's basically it for Seeking Sister Wives. So, like I said, this recap was a little bit different. I didn't go play by play of the episode. I really want to let you guys watch the episode yourselves. Comment below what you thought. Is there anything that I didn't talk about that happened in the episode that you noticed? Let's have a conversation in the comments, okay? We can talk about the episode. I just want to give my thoughts on the couples, on polygamy, on all of that. So that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter at NICHI_P_tweets for all my live tweets during all the shows that I'm watching right now as they air in real time on Friday nights and Sunday nights. All right, guys. So like I said earlier, I don't know if I want to watch 90 Day Fiancé. I'm just getting worn out and weary. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Should I still recap it, or should I just go and do Game of Thrones instead? I know Game of Thrones ain't trash TV, but I'm tired of... Look, I want to do 90 Day Fiancé. I want to do before the 90 days. I want to do 90 Day the Other Way that's coming out later this year. I'm tired of Happily Ever After. They pulling up them old couples again. I don't want to see them folks no more. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I'll take it into consideration. I got to seek the Lord's face on this one. You know, I gotta pray about it. And I'll make a decision. I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.